Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know the drill. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Alrighty, today I wanted to do a video on the sports card sentiment right after the National. And I'm over at Google Trends. I always call it the sentiment, but it's actually on Google Trends and the amount of searches they have. If you see August 1 through August 7th, it was 90. And this week isn't over, but it says 100. I'm going to hold that as a grain of salt. The criticism that I have about Google Trends, it fluctuates. Earlier, I started at 82, then it's 69, and now it's at 90. So even if you look at those three averages, you could say, okay, it's somewhere in the 80s at least. But as of right now, it says August 1 through August 7th, the week after the National, it's at 90. That's extremely high. And if you want to look at a few times where it was extremely high, February 28th through March 26th, which I've showed before, it's 100. Probably not the best time to buy, even though I was buying a few cards here and there. March 9th through March 15th as well. And I've noticed some of the cards that I have, a Brady card I'm selling, it's a 236. I sent one out for consignment. That card has picked up right before the football season. There are other football cards that are starting to pick up as well. Probably buy the news, sell the rumor. So probably late August, early September, you may see some of these cards top out. And then it'll just depend on the performance of the athlete. So, long story short, we continue to see high sentiment right after the National. It makes sense. We also have the more funny money coming in the economy. The infrastructure bill was passed. The debt ceiling is going to pass soon. They're going to have, little games in Congress. I know some people say that, hey, sentiment doesn't matter. These drafts don't matter. I look at it as, yeah, they do matter in terms of analyzing information, at least for my case. And the reason is if you have sentiment at an extreme level, you tend to see uh, the price action go in the other direction. I've noticed this many times with the other markets, such as the stock market. I look at commodities in the futures markets. There's the DSI, which is the Daily Sentiment Index, which a guy out of Chicago, he made that index up. So I'm really big on sentiment and I like to look at extremes, and we're still seeing the same. And my point of view hasn't changed. I want to be selling at these times. I don't want to be aggressively buying. And that's what I'm doing on eBay. That's what I'm doing with the consignment houses I'm working with. And I know some people may call me a perma bear, but hey, if some of my cards have gone up 20 fold, some raw card of Russell Wilson, guess what? I want to get rid of it. Bought it at $2, something like that. The other sale that I had last week or the other day was $46. So I want to take advantage of it while I can before all the supply comes back from PSA. And the other thing I wanted to get at is we have a lot of people right now on YouTube, some people that I like, they're still bullish. And if they're bullish, okay, I want to maybe take the opposite side of them. And I'm not hating on them. I just do things that are completely different than the crowd. And I may not be right. I get that. I may not get the views because I decide to go against the consensus. I've dealt with this time in and time out. And ultimately, I'm not going to be swayed just because I see some comments down below or what everyone else is doing. I'm thinking for myself. Last note, I did notice that in regards to Cooties 19, it's still continuing. I see some concerts being canceled. I believe some in Louisiana, some in New York. So we're talking about different parts of the country. It's not necessarily blue or red. It's just all over, even Oklahoma. You're starting to see cancellation of events, concerts, etc., because of the Delta. And if you see that, you may see some more buying pressure in the wintertime. And I would expect probably till Christmas and the Hanukkah season. And I've stated that in previous videos. So, looking at all this, I see high sentiment. I want to take advantage of it and not buy. I don't want to do that. I want to still sell. Sell, sell, sell. I want to buy basically. Maybe let me go back on Google Trends here. Let's go back to the past 5 years. I'll show you where I probably want to buy in terms of sentiment. You see, in 2019, 2018, you see how the sentiment was pretty low. Let me decrease it. Let me go back past 5 years. Okay. So you see in this graph, sorry about that, you see how sentiment was low all the years up until 2020 and 2021. High sentiment here. You see low sentiment here. I want to buy where the sentiment's low. And I want to look at other factors as well. It's not solely looking at Google Trends. It's just looking at a whole variety of things out there. And I go against the crowd. And if you do that at extremes, I think you can make a lot of money. Anyways, guys, tell me what you guys think. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below. Comment down below, guys. Thanks. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.